Hi, I'm Matt Kinsey. I served as the International President of Toastmasters from 2022 to 2023, and I'm here with my son, Distinguished Toastmaster Brandon Kinsey, who has served as an area director, as well as numerous roles in helping members adopt pathways. So, Brandon, family is really important to us, and we're family, and we're also both deeply involved in Toastmasters. How has that helped you in your journey to the age of 35 now, almost 36 years old?
I mean, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be in Toastmasters without family. When you were running for, I got to go back a ways, LGM, so Club Growth Director now, you called me and said, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Knowing full well that I was doing absolutely nothing that weekend, and brought me out to the district conference to run sound. And that role, of course, kept me involved for many years past that, and now I'm running around here at convention doing.
That wasn't the conference where they had the plate dropped on your head, was it?
No, the conference where they dropped a plate on my head was a couple years later. I still keep an eye out anytime the waiters walk by behind me with large plates of food. Yeah. Everything after that's a little foggy for some reason.
Yeah. So how do you think Toastmasters, or do you think Toastmasters has helped us in our family relationship?
I think it's helped us. It gives us something to talk about and to communicate with outside of the normal family dynamics or working together. It gives us something else to talk about and discuss and come up with ideas for.
Okay. What about on the interpersonal side? Have you used those skills or seen me use those skills to try to improve communications within the family?
Yes. Yeah, we haven't always communicated the best, but I think Toastmasters has definitely helped us figure out different ways to communicate with each other so that we can convey the messages.
Yeah, well, convey the messages in a way that can be received.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think that's where the issue was. It wasn't in the motivation. It was just sometimes one of us would use language that the other person bristled at.
Right.
Okay, I think that's fair to say. I think a lot of people struggle with that, don't you?
Probably.
Yeah. Now, your sister is not a Toastmaster.
No, she's not.
Okay. Have you been able to use your Toastmaster skill to help improve your relationship with her?
Yes, I've figured out how to communicate with her better as well. And the nephew's help gives us something to communicate about outside of the personal dynamics. Yeah.
So you're currently working as a network engineer for our family business, along with our two partners. How has Toastmasters helped you in that? Because I know you deal a lot with our clients directly.
Within the first year I was working for you, I got some feedback from you that you can't say that to a customer. And the message wasn't with what I said, it was with how I said it to the customer, because they were wrong. But Toastmasters helped me learn how to tell somebody they're wrong in such a way that they almost feel good about it afterwards. And when dealing with IT, dealing with tech issues, that helps people a lot, and it's definitely helped me communicate better with all of our clients.
So what changes have you seen in me from your perspective as I've continued to dive into Toastmasters leadership and communication skills?
I think some of the biggest changes I saw with you were after the convention in Malaysia. Which, while you were running for international director, I was dealing with all of the fires behind at work. But you learned from Malaysia, and I think after that you opened up more. You were more willing to share how you were feeling and communicate that better than before. And that was part of the changes you were making personally as you got ready for DC.
Okay. You've gotten very involved in Toastmasters at the international level at the convention.
Yeah.
You know, you came to the first convention for my inauguration.
Yes, it felt like a good year to be.
Yeah. And now 4 years later, you're one of our host chairs for an event. And you've established your own identity. How important was it to you, both in the district and the club, and even at the international level, for people to see you as Brandon versus Matt's son?
It's definitely an important part. Yeah, not just in Toastmasters. When I was growing up, there was a moment in scouting where you attended an event and somebody looked at you and went, "Oh, you're Brandon's dad." And the reversal of roles there, where instead of being Matt's son, you being Matt, you were Brandon's dad, it was a great moment for me. And here at the convention, the first year in Nashville, most people had no idea that I was connected to you until Friday night. And so I was able to establish myself before most people realized I was connected to you, which definitely helped me kind of stand on my own.
Okay. Is there anything you would share to other families about utilizing Toastmasters as part of their family experience? Because we often talk about using Toastmasters to help people with their career, to help people as an entrepreneur. But, as we've been involved with family, what would you tell another family?
Toastmasters It's a good one. What would I tell another family? Because there's not a lot of families like ours that jump in with both feet the way we do. But Toastmasters can help you communicate. It can help you figure out how to say it in a different way. And the projects give you opportunities to... my favorite project is managing a difficult audience, because you have what you're trying to convey, and then everybody keeps interrupting you or trying to get you off topic, and it helps you bring that message back in line and still get the point across.
Yeah, and those difficult conversations are very important in families.
Yes.
So, Brandon, is there a favorite memory that you have that involved both Toastmasters and family?
I think the Nashville convention was a great family moment for us, because I was out there mostly just to have fun, but I got to share in what you'd accomplished that week. And being there at the convention I can't recommend it enough. The convention's just phenomenal, but being there with you as you were inaugurated was a lot of fun.
So I guess as a follow-up, since you brought up the Nashville convention, most people didn't know that you never made a big deal like I'm his son.
I forgot my name tag that week.
Yeah. I think you did on purpose, but maybe. So you were hearing people make comments about me and your mom.
Yes.
Because we're both involved. How was that moment for you?
It was actually great. I got to hear how other people saw you without them knowing in any way that story might make it back to you.
Yeah.
And I got to hear all of the impacts that you've had and leaders from across the world.
So did that inspire you to want to do more?
No.
Okay.
I'm enjoying where I'm at. I'm enjoying the fun that I get to have.
Yeah.
But I'm also enjoying all of the other things I'm working on right now.
Yeah. One of my favorite memories is when people came up to me at Toastmasters and were like, "Oh, you're Brandon's dad," because it told me that you had established your own identity, that you were being seen as you are. And honestly, right now, today, if we did a poll in my district, you'd probably be more popular than I am, because more people know you, because I've been working at the international level, not as much as the district. And that's a good feeling when I show up and people come up to me and tell me how you have impacted them, knowing who I am, but they also tell me that they're grateful for my influence on you. And that's as a father, there's nothing more important. I told you, don't make me cry. Well, we've covered a lot of ground here today about Toastmasters and family. If your family's looking for a way to develop communication skills because you're having challenges and would like to do that, go check out a Toastmasters club in your area. The information's probably listed on the bottom of this video right now about how you could find a club in your area. But I would encourage you to take advantage of the opportunity that Toastmasters has to help you improve your family situation.